Welcome back again, boat lovers, to episode 5 of Building Dragonfly, my 53-foot flat bottom riverboat, my single-handed project. If you're new to the channel, flick back to episode 1 and that will tell you everything about what we're up to. Meanwhile, this week has been crazy. The weather has just been absolutely nuts. We've had torrential rain, wind warnings, storms, power outages, you name it, we've had it. And the night before last, young Millie, the wonder dog, went crazy at some loud noise. We didn't know what it was, but now I know what she was barking at. We have a tree down. So this gum has come down in the wind, snapped off at the trunk there. Not really what I need right now while I'm in the middle of a boat building project, but I guess the upside is that I can get the chainsaw out on the weekend and this will become next winter's firewood, something that we can never get enough of despite having a couple of hundred beautiful trees on this property. Hopefully when this fell down it did not land on our beloved little echidna that we saw last week wandering around here somewhere. Anyway, as I say, it's been a crazy week, but the boat building has continued. So I leveled up the boat using a clear plastic tube with water in it. A very old school form of level that works very well, and I'll give you a bit of a demo on how that works for those of you who may not know. Apart from that, I've been looking for some nice Australian hardwood to make the stem post from. A friend of mine who does a lot of woodwork thought he had some lovely red gum, but he didn't have a piece large enough, so I went on the hunt for that, and I did find a really lovely piece of hardwood Australian jarrah, a straight grain red hardwood, and so I've been working on that during the week as well. I'll show you what we've been up to. Okay, so hopefully you can see that black line is where the water level is, and this is at the back of the boat, and then that hose runs all the way up to the front of the boat. So you can see that on the ground there. Some of you will know how one of these works, but I've been asked a few times by my friends how a hose and water level works. So here we are, comes up to the front, up to the bow of the boat, and then you see the water level here. I've put a mark there, that's where it is here, and I want the front to be 150 mil higher than the back, so there we are, and you can see the 150 mil there. So that's how we work it. Well, I'm off to Uradler, a little town here in the Adelaide foothills, to get a nice solid piece of seasoned jarrah to use as the stem post for the front of the boat. I need something 1.6 meters long, 130 mils by 90 mils, so I can shape this out of one piece of timber rather than laminating some pieces together. So hopefully they've got something for me. Let's go get it. Wow, hooly dooly. Well, that's all Oregon. That's not what I need. I'm looking for some hardwood. So we've got to find the hardwood rack and see if anything jumps out at us.
Alright.
Getting it out, yep.
I just see, yeah.
Corner is, yeah.
Let's get past the blooming wood.
Only Frank and
Yeah.
Rambo.
Yeah. It's just a mud.
What's that?
What's this?
That's a big bit of timber.
It is.
This is a stem post for the boat. I'll be back and you can charge me some. Six That is one heavy piece of wood. I'll get that put up on some trestles and we'll start to get to work on it. This is one of the handiest tools I've ever had, a little scraper. My magic scraper, I call it. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Easy. Oh, much better than the chisel. My boat model is a 20:1 scale and quite accurate, so I'm just going to double check the height of the stem post at the front, remembering that I can deduct 150mm for where the bow slopes up, and we'll have a little look and then I can start cutting that stem post to size. So hopefully you can see this. Get in as close as I can. So there we've got 80. So times 20, that's 1600. As I say, I can take off 150 for the rise at the front, but if I just take off a little bit to leave a little bit of excess for me to trim off afterwards, that'll be probably the safest. So I think I'll go 1550. I think I'll make the stem post 1550 and I can trim it later. So I'll pop it on the bench saw and start it from there. Well, despite the vacuum cleaner, I had to grab my goggles because that's a really pretty dusty. Cutting jarrah makes a really fine red dust, which gets into everything, including your eyes. Anyway, I'm nearly through. I'll have to turn this over and come at it from the other side. There's a bit of a run along there. Right. Okay, I'll turn it over and join up from the other side. Well, I've just ripped that big post down as much as I can. My saw blade doesn't go right through it, so I have to finish it off by hand. Not my favourite job, but again, I'll plane this up, of course, once it's cut. I think that's enough ready for planing on that surface. Great. Making progress. Here we go. Got that side done. Got that side done there. All the way along. And I just got this side to do all the way along. Stem post starting to take shape. There we go. Oh yeah, great. Some good progress there. Used my router with a guide. So starting to get that profile. Oh, well, I'm done for today. Just so you can see the sort of mess I leave myself in for tomorrow morning, I'll show you what's left. there's my array of stuff. With sawdust and junk everywhere. That's all right. We'll do a good tidy up tomorrow and we can start it all again. Right now, I'm going to have a shower. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please click the like button down below and remember to subscribe. I will see you all again next week.